Bronny James didn't choose the spotlight. It chose him the moment he was born. Before he ever dribbled a basketball, before he ever put on a jersey, the world already had expectations for him. And for most kids, that kind of pressure destroys everything. But for Bronny, it became the fuel that would define one of the most powerful comebacks basketball has seen in years. From the beginning, every step he took was compared to his father. Every shot, every miss, every moment. Commentators didn't see a young athlete growing. They saw the son of LeBron James, and they judged him through that lens. The internet critiqued him harshly. Scouts doubted him. Analysts debated whether he'd ever be good enough. But Bronny kept working quietly, patiently, without needing applause. Then came the night everything changed. It was supposed to be another ordinary summer workout, a simple scrimmage, a chance to sharpen his skills before the season. But then, in an instant, the entire world stopped. Bronny collapsed on the court. Silence. Panic. A moment so terrifying it made headlines across the globe. For the first time in his young career, basketball didn't matter. His future didn't matter. Only survival did. Doctors called it cardiac arrest. No one knew if he'd play again. Some wondered if he'd even want to. The weight of that moment could have ended everything. Most young athletes would have walked away, grateful just to be alive. But Bronny chose the harder path, the path only the strongest take. His recovery wasn't just physical, it was emotional. A battle against doubt, fear, and everyone who said his basketball career was over. But every morning, he showed up, quietly, without cameras. Every rehab session, every test, every hurdle, he faced it all head-on. Slowly, he rebuilt himself. Stronger, smarter, hungrier. And when he finally stepped back onto the court, the world watched. The building erupted. You could see it in his eyes. This wasn't the same Bronny. This was a young man who had stared down life's darkest moment and refused to break. He didn't need to score 40 points. He didn't need to dominate. All he needed was one moment. And it came late in the second half. The game was tight. Tension filled the air. The ball swung to Bronny in the corner. A defender closed in, the crowd rising with anticipation. For a split second, time froze. Then he rose. Perfect balance. Calm. Confident. The release was smooth, steady, fearless. Swish. The arena exploded. His teammates mobbed him. His father stood with pride written across his face. Not as an NBA legend, not as a superstar, but as a dad watching his son overcome the impossible. That shot wasn't about the scoreboard. It wasn't about winning the game. It was about everything it fought through to get there. The pressure, the comparisons, the criticism, the fear, the near tragedy. That moment was a statement. Bronny James was no longer just LeBron's son. He was a survivor, a fighter, an athlete carving his own path. People still doubt him. They still question his potential. But none of that matters. Because the truth is simple. Bronny has already won a battle most of us will never face. And every time he steps on the court now, he carries a story that's bigger than basketball. He's not trying to replace his father's legacy. He's building his own. And this is just the beginning.